You do the first fight. You check out the map, something that I've started to do a little bit, and then you pick left or right. We do it on C25. It is random, with no mutators. These have been loads of fun too. There's the link. Speeches Entity Olympic. What is my win rate? Don't know. I think I've won 4. I don't know how many we've had. Maybe 50-50? I don't know. Okay. We have Penny as a main with Rejuve, 2 Makings of a Morsel, 2 Vine Grasps, a Crucible Extension. Daze Talos, which is the double bomb Daedalus set of enemies. Arcus with the Scourge Birds, and Cleanse Seraph. So it comes down to whether if we go Umbra Banner, we get Merchant of Magic. This one's going to it's going to come down to whether or not we get offered a trial that we can take that gives us a unit. We have 3 banners on the left side, only 1 on the right side. And the 2 Merchants of Steel are right here. So unless we got some really awesome opportunity for spells, we would be having no upgrades until here on units, and that's pretty poor. But the removals, there's all the removal on that side, except for maybe 1 unstable. There's 2 on this side. So 3 removals on this side. Late dupe though is good. Emblem of the Exiles is really strong. We're taking... You take Glutton. How badly do we need the gold? The gold. Pretty badly. These runs are start out really tough because you can't swap sides. Hey guys, it is a one-sided challenge. That was supposed to be you. Yeah, we end up with less gold, but 1 extra hit point. Yeah, Emerald Exiled is really strong. Good start. Minus the 50 gold that I missed out on. I like Antumbrel Assault here. Let's take Resto Debt. Okay. So we either start looking for plants and giving them some modifiers, or we take a single Umbra unit. Hope you get a good one. And we've got stuff we can do with spells. Yeah, Steel Shop all the way down here. I think we have to go to plant route. I don't know how I feel about it. Large. I mean, large is something. I wonder if we go large Animus of Will. There's a couple of Paramanes at the on the bottom left. Yeah, less of an issue. Not the least of the issue, though. But definitely less. More so the further up you go. Like up the train, because the bottom units can deal with stuff, right? I don't think we need a unit here. And not for the potential damage we could take. It is worth 10 gold, though. These guys would have 9 damage. We'd need to get a, I mean, we've got heals. And the Resto Debt and a couple of attack cards. Why not kill the one that hits me? I have lifesteal, so it doesn't matter. A double jump there wins. Maybe. Okay. Packed morsel seems really good. Yeah, glimmer. And I think we're passing. Where's the first hell vent that we can use? Oh, it's ages away. Huh. Well, that sucks. Fine marker? No, that's not right. I think I just want to get quick. I have to go left, because we're on the left side of the one-sided challenge. That's kind of how that works. There's another multi there, but I don't think that's as good as quick. And there's Steve. Now Steve is interesting. Morsel Maker doesn't deserve a name because he's crap. Probably just goes there. I don't want more morsels. So if we don't get the morsels, one of the problems is going to be the enemies skipping the middle floor. I wonder if that means we want to put Penny on the middle floor. Penny to gorge as much as possible. Oh. Interesting. I mean, Days Talos is the has to be the worst. No, knockback's pretty bad, but Days is pretty full crap as well. I think I'm moving Days Talos up. Yeah, like Impatient Seraph's pretty horrible. So you're just forced to leak because your units don't do anything. Like, this is the whole reason why priority units were put in the game, because they realized, and they were open about this, that if you don't draw your units, the game kind of sucks. Yeah, Stuart can jump here. Alright, so it's not so bad. But when there's one enemy in the game that has days, that's like not drawing your units. So you're removing the priority draw effectively on that lane. And knockback is like the round, especially when there's no pattern. So it's completely RNG. Whereas you can do things like for Daedalus and bombs, like you can attack the bombs, you know. You can have a, you know, words. It's not Unleash the Wildwood, but Spike and Wretch both really strong here. We have 2 Makings of Morsel and Packed Morsels. So it's going to be good, a lot more good quality morsels. We do have shade splitters, but so we don't get to a Merchant of Magic for until just before Fell. So we've got 3 fights, 2 fights in the fight. We could probably hold out that long, right? If we want to do something with Spike. No, I like the idea of having the extra morsels. Because there are going to be a lot of good quality ones. We don't get any more units in. Because we've got little guy, we don't need space. I don't want to draw through. Energy. You just control yourself, Silent. Like I've already got 3 units. Or Champ and 2, that's 3. That's fine. Spell Shield kind of matters a little bit, but I just have no respect for these guys, so. Okay, I'll plant his 3 so she fits. Good. Yeah, we're Steve. Now the starter ones are cardless, so you don't retch those ones back. Or you just kill all of them. Oh, except that one. Dang it. Yeah, it sucks. We have a lot of crap in the deck at the moment. You usually do on Circle 4 because you don't get any removal vents until potentially now. And it was on... oh, we got rid of 2 Stuarts though. So we actually have less crap than you'd normally have at this, than half of the games by now. I don't think it matters. No. The feast is good for Wretch turn, I guess, kind of. It's kind of weird. Don't need Void Binding. Grovel's alright. We've got the energy. It's more so for 2 morsels instead of the damage shield. But, you know, like, except for Penny, who's getting the Gorge. Which, you know, 2 morsels for a Gorge is okay. Late game, she gets a lot out of it. Nah, I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah. Can always take a spike right. Have to go left. Oh, how I want to go right. Consume for 30 damage is reasonable. 40 health is also good. I'll take the 40 health actually. Extra spell slot. Extra energy? I didn't take the spike, did I? No, because I didn't think I'd be able to do anything with it. Extra unit slot? I don't have any money to spend on the extra unit. I might leave that. Sweeper, no sweeping. I thought you get that turn 1 energy. I don't mind taking a bit of damage here, we just got 40 health. I think it's nice to get something out of it. Dang it. However, we are going to take a little bit extra because of how that works. What can you do? I wouldn't mind some form of buff card for Animus. Like either a Razor Sharp, I'd even take a Steel Enhancer. You know, anything really. Yeah, this is looking good. Whatever we're calling her is in a good position. What are we calling her? We got a free Vine Grasp, so that's good, right? Sweeper, no sweeping. We may as well just take some of his life. Oh, hang on. No, it's the same. Okay, take some of his lifesteal stacks then. I was thinking of not doing it because it would have killed this guy, but it won't because it won't eat. And even if he does, it's still the same amount of damage per turn anyway. It's kind of a thing. But I want to put my magic to better use, I guess. Spreading spores. Super Seabass, you've arrived. I want quick. The extra multi's okay. I guess the quick only matters if you're killing something before you die. Wait, before it hits you. Like if you're actually killing the unit. If you're not killing it, it hits you anyway, right? It looks like they increased Dante. Could be some, just a patch where you saw a lot more of him. Sometimes you get you can have patches like that. How you doing, Arrow? You won 4 Dante runs yesterday. I'll have to find out what you're doing. That sounds pretty good. She's already pretty. It would only be quick that I'd take. I wouldn't take another. Well, another large means we don't feed her, but we don't need to, right? Endless. So endless is the only miss. Alright, let's just go for large then. Or quick. Large is fine. You never know, she might get fed there. Bees will buzz with the first. Sure, why not? Primordium with Dante? Yeah, Primordium's a reason to take Dante. Oh. So I think we're going to give someone 25 health. It's just a matter of who. Steve's going to be fine, I think. But like that's a big unit then. The pyre healing is also good there, but aggressive Primordium means you got to put health on Dante, but that's kind of okay, right? Harvest and rally. What's going on, bees? You did large and quick? Yeah, quick's good for him as well. It's a shame, but maybe we can get some attack morsels. If I get attack morsels though, I can't put Steve down. Unless I kill them off. Or we get a vine grass. I think that's probably the better play, is to shoot for vine grasp here. Oh yeah, okay. She's 4. If middle gets made small, I can't play her. Let's see what we get out of these. What is Tournament of Games? Every day we put 2 games up against each other in a bracket of 16, single elimination, and I play the winning one once we're done with the bracket. Can it be any game? For the December one with the where viewers are putting in, you can you can put in any game, provided it's not going to put me in any sort of compromising position with Twitch. Then I'll accept it. If it doesn't fit, I'll just reject it and you'll get your points back. No, it can be any game for the viewer one. For the regular brackets, I where they're just themed, I have put in a few that I've played before, but I try to just find ones that I haven't played. You can put it in, and I'd play it, but it's got to win the tournament. That's why I'm not too fussed about what people put in, because ultimately the one that wins is the one that most people want to watch. This is interesting. When the penny scales faster than how many 5/5s you have to give for it to get better scaling, because it's worth 15. Where it's only worth 14 damage there, but it's worth 9 health versus 5 health. But she's starting on a higher health pool. But Penny's going to be able to have access, is going to get the 4 health from other ones. So it's probably going to have more health in some way. No, see, I wouldn't take a Tomb Raider one. Specifically for that reason. Just be silly. And smart. I have no idea what that is, bees. But if you put it in and it makes it through, and I'll play it, have heaps of fun. A well-made Vigi game. Good. The only caveat I have to be able to buy it on PC. I'm sure mitosis will do a thing. Maybe do take that. Goes there. Lack of morsels? No, we have plenty of morsels. Permafrost. Put that on there. Let's get some -1s there and there. This is interesting. We can hold over our permafrosted shroud mitosis, which is really cool. Because then every time we get a morsel, we can get like a bunch of them, which is nice. Or we can hold over a shade splitter, so we always have one. But I'm pretty sure we almost always have one. That gives us a bit more benefit when we get a good one, which is going to be one of these guys anyway, right? That's a good store. No, I don't think we need to be doing that. So Steve just needs to hit one a turn. That's nice. That's not so nice. That one's going to get through a little bit. Can I retch the 3 eaten morsel miners and retch later? Are there 6? No. So you retch your eaten pile, and then your eaten pile doesn't have any in them. And the first 3 don't go in there because they're not cardless. Oh, they are cardless, sorry. So these ones don't go into the consumed pile. Doesn't really matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Too healthy, Steve. You needed to cannibalize there, I think. I hit for 520. That's one more than 420. Okay, so we need to stay on the left side challenge, one-sided challenge. There's a dupe there, which is nice. We have no money, so we can't do anything there. Can get health or damage shields, but slot's full, so all we can do is purge a single card. We want to dupe here. There's potential to dupe an Animus and put it behind Steve. I don't know what I think about that. I don't know if Spike's a good pick here. I mean, you can negate its downside by just playing it on one energy, and you get the cards you would have drawn anyway, and it's 0 cost. So it's not bad. I don't know if I want 2 Shroud Mitosis, because we want to be seeing morsels more than anything. So like packed morsel's good, or another making of a morsel's good. The other Wretch, so that we're constantly getting more of the morsels we've eaten. Probably not the other Wretch. I think just another one of these guys should be fine. Let's remove that one. Cool run. The morsel gets 5 health and being at front in exile. The exile thing. This is the only real problem here, is that I can't play morsels. I can play health morsels. So that's good. That's okay. I think we're good. Pogbox did okay. Gorge Penny and Primo Aggressive seems broken right now. You never lose with them. They've always been like that. You're just playing better. So that's pretty much just it, dude. You're playing better. I wouldn't say the game is solved, but it definitely feels like that for some of the combinations. So the only, yeah, Gorge Penny can leak though. Right, so if you get Trample, Gorge Penny can be really broken. Because you just start filling up with it, with anything and you're fine, right? And it's not much of a stretch to get it because it's an Umbra card. Primo has problems with spikes and sweepers. Yeah, but aggressive Primo doesn't hit spikes until the top floor, which means you get 2 feeds instead of 3, which sucks. Like, definitely that sucks, but hey, look at this. How did they get through? Seraph just followed up. That's rude. Trample and double stack Furnace up for win. That's unnecessarily overkill though. I'd still take it given the opportunity. So here's the thing, we didn't get Trample. and I didn't get a single. I didn't get an individual card to ramp my Animus, and I didn't think far enough ahead about buffing her with morsels, and so we just let that through. That's 50 damage, and that's how you lose with Gorge Penny. Something like that happening. And I wonder if it's too late now. I mean, the other thing I could have done was put a lot more morsels down here to try and kill off one of these. That's dead though. That's at 120. All I gotta do is kill that off. That's fine. That wave's fine. You like overkills? Yeah. You get to a point where you recognize how taking overkills can cause losses. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they give you like if you have a 0-cost trample and a double stacked furnace tap. They're both cards, because of how that works, they work well together because it means you now have two separate cards where either one of them gives you something you need to deal with the problem, and it's whichever one you draw first, plus you can use the other one as well, because 0-cost trample, you just play it if you're Ember Drained. The furnace tap, you're not going to be Ember Drained because you don't get that from the trample, so there's no harm in that one, and there's no excess card floating around either. You get to use it. Like some people will do it with oh look, no things. Like 2 double stacked furnace taps, which is totally fine because the idea is you're trying to get to one first. And so you're not really, most of the time you're not caring to play the second one. If you can and you end up hitting 5 times, then it just doesn't matter. But most of the time it's just to get third, so you get one sooner. So that's not really overkill in that case. It's just giving you a an alternative pathway, I guess. That's interesting. Hold over perils. So see, that's something that would cause you to lose though, because you don't have Ember Drain issues if you're duplicating double furnace tap, because you don't need to play the second one. But by taking hold over perils, you've now put a card and spent resources on something that was unnecessary. So you start playing that so that you've got it, and you're now drawing through your deck slower. You could actually end up preventing yourself from getting to the cards you need, and that could cause a leak, and enough leaks and you could lose the run. So you go, okay, I won't play it then until after I'm ready to play it. Well, now you've got a dead weight the first time you draw it, and that could cause you not to get the card you need until one turn too late and you've leaked. And most of the time it doesn't matter. And so people are like, oh, it doesn't matter. So, but the reason it didn't matter is because you just didn't draw badly enough to make it happen until you do. And that one time it matters. And it's like, oh. And for most people playing it, they're like that. Even that doesn't matter on how they play. But when you're looking at how do I get the absolute most wins, or how do I try and get the biggest streak, you want to start removing the things that could make you lose a run that you've already got a really good grasp on.